Okay, this is the Lab 5 video recording. So, as usual, uh, I'm going to find the binary, ramcos, copy to the 10 folder. It looks like a raw file, so let me rename it ramcos, and then using 7-zip to extract it. Okay, so let us go to using the studio to do some checking. Normal DOS header, DOS stub with file directory library. We are using a .NET runtime, and we have quite a lot of input. They are related with .NET. Uh, Based on this kind of information, I can't tell anything at this moment. So it clearly using the .NET modules, resources, benefits, and the version number, file description. So, oops, do it again. Here you will see the compile time 2020 April 21st, and the origin file name and the .NET module name. Yeah, interesting. SPEPUG. Of course, you can also use the P there to have a look and go to the section header, free section, any input. Yeah, only one model, no export. So you can use the behavioral analysis to collect some basic information, but this video, I'm not going to do so. I just simply put it inside the .NET, the compiler. I mean the compiler of the compiler, disassembler to called dnSpy. This is 32-bit environment. I put the 32-bit version of the dnSpy. So how to use this the compiler and actually the disassembler, and this dnSpy is a the compiler as well as debugger. So I have I cannot find out very good resources on how to use it. You better learn it by um, the demonstration that I show you. Basically, we can set breakpoint as well as we can kickstart to run it or drag in particular things. You go to another function. How to return it? Somehow I figure out there is to be an arrow sometime later. This arrow fun go up and down. So how to go to the main? Usually you will get a lot of stuff when you kickstart any dnSpy analyze previous .NET sample. It will record some basic information on this column. So I usually go to the main. When I find something, I click into the main. once I click into main, you can you move here at up and down to see what is the main function. Here is the program showing the location that I'm working with, and that is a namespace called WPF app application. And I will go over item by item, see anything that's interesting. It seems quite straightforward. There's no function, no call, no jump. And up to here, I have three items I need to pay attention. One is the main, another is enable visual style, set compatibility, render default, and my object. This one is interesting. So let me right-click it, set a breakpoint, or F9 to set a breakpoint. Of course, I can go into here to see what is inside. It will show me the details, but I don't have time. But how can I go back to the main? So that's an arrow key right here. Go back. So I go back, go back. Okay, so let me click into about box. Then here you will see some other things. Mono flag, NABEX, and then arrow array XX. Let me click into the mono flag B. What is this? It's changed some conversion. 88 ATX ASCII character is X. Okay. Then we'll go to mono flag B and then do some other function to get a return window, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't want to check in detail. I'll go back to the build screen and then go to check main window, NABB. NABB, NABEXX is doing some other thing, and then, don't know what is it. And then array is interesting. It seems to set it as some kind of array. X come again with the 88 and then go to class one. Yeah, it has some more interesting thing. Let me go back to the main screen. How about we set up a breakpoint right here? Set a breakpoint right here. Oops. You see the dot, right dot, red dot in the middle of two screen, and then set a breakpoint right here. Okay, so if I click inside, I will find the class one. I also set a breakpoint in class one. Go inside the class one. Nothing here. I cannot go into class one. Where is class one? Now, how about I do debugging? So the end result of the running of this program, we generate a process called VLC, VCL, whatever. So I try to find out the location that in the memory some kind of P file or shell could have been created, and then I will do a checking on thereon. Okay, so I turn it on, and then let me try to keep run some of the activity there. Maybe I need to do a stop before I go ahead. Oh, okay. We try to debug the program. So I click start. Now it stop on the first breakpoint about my object. At the same time, I pay attention whether a new process was created. So see whether I already skipped the opportunity to download the memory P file, or the the unpack the P file or unpack the shellcode. So here is the about box one. I click continues or run. Continues. Still, I'm lucky. I stop at the mono flag B. Continues. I'm lucky it doesn't come out stop at the this NAPEXX. But at the same time, we can check something variable, the contents right here. I have type, I have back, I have type, my application, and blah, blah, blah. So let me click continuous again. So what happened? Continues, 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 continues. Okay, that's run. That's run. That's run. Okay. How about we step over? Step over. It works only on step over. So I find X, whatever, and type and thread, nothing interesting. Step over. Then I go to the array. Let me jump into the array or step over. Maybe I can. Let me double click here. I already have class one, so I try to go back to the screen. Then I try to step over. Okay, seems everything on top. It doesn't relate it to generating anything inside the I got some array right here. I got array two, array one. I got five array two. I got some information right here, but I don't know what is it. It doesn't give me any hits. So this time I won't just jump over. If I step over, I wonder it may cause a binary will be dropped because I cannot click into it. How about we try once, see whether I can step over will create a process. Yes, a VLC process has been created. Okay, so I kill this process, then I restart everything again. So this time I learned a lesson. If I go to the class one, I need to step into it. So let me just run, continues, 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 then step over, continues, run, step over, step over, step over, step over. Okay, let me clean up this breakpoint. It doesn't help me a lot. And also this one. So I keep continuous. Okay, this time I'm in class one, I jump in. You see the class one is under the namespace of lower capital X, lower scale, lowercase, and then X, A, Z, A, D, F. And I jump into it. Now I jump into class one. So this one is interesting. Next time, if I want to maintain something right here, if I kick over, see whether I have a problem, but I rather not. I rather not do, or just step over. Okay, kick this big one right here first. Let me click once to see what happens if I jump, step over. As if I step over here, it will cause a new process will be generated. Again, let me terminate it. Now let me go over it again. Okay, so let me clear this breakpoint. I don't need this breakpoint. Then let me run my object, continue array. I don't need it. Continue. This one I need to jump into, or do I need to keep it? Okay, let me keep this first and then jump into it. And I have to jump into it, cannot skip it. Now I have a new screen, 550. Uh, Now I'm in another namespace called type. Okay, let me keep jump step over. Okay, I skip the step over once time. I go back to the get model. It is good. I'm a wise decision to keep this record. I go to this location again. Let me jump into again. Now this time I'm not in 550. I'm in another one, 251, to do some activity. So if I click step over, I'm worried whether I have a problem. So from now on, I keep on step into. Before that, I click select a big point right here, and then you see a big point, I'm stop here, and then I jump into it. Okay, now 627, I see some more information right here, but I don't see anything that is interesting. Let me jump into again, and then that is not a function. Initialize variable, and then go into here, and then take this object to check consistency, and then come again, come again, variable setting, and then return. So return to the 627, jump into. At the same time, I'm checking this, see whether anything interesting stuff coming out. So jump into, jump into. I remember I already visited sometime before. Now we come to another region, uh, even though they are the same namespace called one-time method handle. So I keep on jump into. I'm worried. I am still okay, but maybe anytime it may cause me to have a problem to generate the new process. Now 625 returns some unsafe invoke internal. I need to jump into. Now I come to 671, jump into 251 again. I think I will already come into a 627, 688. The same thing. I already said this before. 577, 697, 492. Seems a new one. See anything coming? Oh, now I have 45A. Let me dump this first. Let me save this as the file I may already have the dump. I wonder there may be some other option, so I name it as dump1. Then let me go again, jump into, jump into. See whether I have some other things, or maybe this is incomplete. Oh, I skip over, skip over, skip over, skip over, skip over, skip over. 510. 703, 627 again. Okay, I don't know what's happened, but it seems somehow sometime before I encountered one location at the breakpoint 675. So of the runtime model. Let me go to 675. I set a breakpoint right here. Then let me try to skip it. Yeah, and then I go to 675 immediately. Here I got the 675. I got the parameter. I got another one version of 4D58. Let me dump it as the version 2. But still okay. I'm not having any problem of the binary being created. If I click this, step over, see what happens. Now it is the last point. The dump tool is more interesting because in dump tool, when I step over, it will create the new process. So I'm quite comfortable that is the dump tool is a correct unpacked binary. Now let me go to verify the VLC. I terminated. Let me verify both the dumb one. Let me try to ramcos dumb one, put it in the PE Studio, see what can I see. I don't know whether they are the same or not. Maybe they are the same. It looks like in 2019, September 20, dumb one is later than that one. The Africa, the section number, signature, unknown signature, outdated. Okay, then how about done two? Which one is correct? Here I've done to the same day of out of the program, entropy of 4.5, DOS stub is normal, DOS header, then the PD 00, optional header. We should have some other things such as the linker NT 4.0, then different data section. The entropy is 6 something, and then I have the other things such as the RBA, 1VA, whatever library, some library for import and the resources, let's say string character. Okay, so are they the same? Let me check the hash. Finalizer, the hash is like X something. That that's bad. Come to the Oh, basically they are the same. I have two versions of the RAM custom in different locations. The last one is more reliable because once finish it, it go to create um, the process. Maybe the first dump is in the region that is marked as read write only, and the last one, the dump two, maybe at that location will be marked as the run and executable. So executable and read and executable. Let me put the thumb2 in the iDepot to check the stuff, see whether they are okay or not. Now, if I go to iDepot, I have a nicely created stuff right here that is start. We need to go to the location below, and then we have some all the API function calls seems correctly, and then get startup address info and get module A, and then call this one. Well, it's go to another big chunk of data, and then yeah. How about I go to the import? I quite a lot of import. I do have one export also at the start location. How about we do the checking of the string character? It looks everything okay. Are there any special thing? Command one, event viewer. That is ramcos. Different function. I try to find the from storage cookies. It will clear the cookies. And then user need command prompt setting 2.0 dot whatever. I have so comfortable that is somehow, oh, I find a RAM course here, then go to here, and I find here, you see this is the get message. This is the location I found the RAM course somewhere. So if I miss RAM course right here, suppose this one, the RAM course offset here. Yeah, and 145 4. Okay, I found a good starting point for further this assembly analysis of this program. But the main purpose of Lab 5 is to allow us to learn how to use the .NET disassembler to jump the PE encoded or packed PE, or also as well as the shellcode. Of course, from here, if you want to check more, you will be quite sure this is some kind of program written in C ++, and then you can find this plain block, data block, which is identified as the function of the C++. They are in pink color. So let us stop here, and then hope you enjoy the unpacking of ramcos using dnSpy.